Good morning students. Welcome to online session of social sciences. In previous class we have studied about man-made environment. In today's class I am going to explain protecting our environment. Environmental conditions have great influence on lives and activities of people. Here meaning of influence is affect, means whichever environmental conditions we are having surrounding us, that will affect the lives and activities of people. How it will affect? If there will be healthy environment, good environment, plants will be there, trees will be there, they will help the people and that animals to grow properly, and it is also helping in the activities of people. If environment will be good, that people can properly do their activities. The environment is our basic life support system. Now what this environment is for us, that is supporting the basic life. Basic means essential and important. So this is very important and essential for the our life support system. As from the environment we can take oxygen for our life. From environment we can have that healthy air so that we can breathe. Likewise, it needs to be protected for the following reason. Now here is the question or our topic, that protecting our environment. Now what are the reasons for that we have to protect our environment? First of all, we are having interaction and interdependence. Meaning of interaction, do things which have an effect on each other. Suppose there are two things, A and B. A is interacting with B and B is interacting with A. Second word is interdependence. It means dependent on each other. Again, understand with the help of example, like two things are there, A and B. Here we are talking about interdependence. Now A is dependent on B and B is dependent on A. Now understand that passage. There is constant and continuous interaction and interdependence between the above three components of our environment. Now here it is saying there is constant. Constant means remaining the same. Continuous means sequence without interruption, means that was going on, keep on going and without any kind of change. Now there is constant and continuous interaction and interdependence between the above three components. Above three components, for that we can say lithosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. This is especially true in the context of the biological environment. Now when we will see the biological environment, as we have studied earlier, biological environment means it consists of all living organisms, all types of plants, animals and man himself from the biological environment. Now when we will talk about the biological environment, what will happen? Here we are having animal, plant and men. All three are also dependent on each other. They all three are interacting each other. Now see how. As animals and man, they are dependent on plants for food. They are dependent on plants for oxygen. Likewise. And now see for the plants, how plants are dependent on animal and man, as plants are using that manure. How that natural manure is made up of, that crops residue or dead leaves, dead animals, they all are turning into manure, and this manure is making the soil fertile, and with that fertile soil plants can easily grow. Now in this manner all three components are interacted with each other and interdependent with each other. See the second point, source of living. Our environment makes available sources for living, such as water, air, nutrients, habitat and the like. Now what environment is doing? Environment is giving or availing or obtaining the possible resources so that whichever lives are there on land, they can easily grow. Which kind of resources are provided by environment? Environment is providing air, water, nutrients. Nutrient means a substance that provides nourishment, and the like means some more things like this. Down we are having one diagram. This is resources for living are made available through several natural processes. It is defining here how that living sources of living are making available through the natural processes. Means there is no any man-made process here. Total full natural process here. See, first of all, you can see here it is starting from here. Say sun is here, with the heat of that sun, whichever dead plants are there, dead leaves or crop residue means crop waste, they are decayed by the air, water and heat. After decaying it, that will turn into manure. This manure will help in the birth of organisms and bugs here. These bugs will help in producing carbon dioxide. Here you can see carbon dioxide has been released from these microorganisms and bugs. Another thing that microorganisms and bugs are doing, they are producing nitrogen phosphorus here. This nitrogen phosphorus will be used by the plants, and this will help the plants to grow properly. Here outside the land or soil, you can say this carbon dioxide will be inhaled by the plants. After inhaling it, the plants will exhale oxygen. Now this oxygen will be available here in environment for animals and plants to grow properly. Today I have explained only two topics, and rest of the 2 points of protecting our environments will be explained in next class. Thank you.